everyone. Well, it's now Monday the 16th of December, the start of another working week for most of us, including me. I have been to work today, but I've come home and I'm ready now to obviously do this video, do some happy sock videos, and hopefully today finish my Advent videos for my main channel, iBazy. I was hoping really to have finished everything by this week so I could have sort of a week of relaxation, but no, I'm still recording these, but it's fun. I quite like doing them and I can't just stop now. I've started, so I certainly will finish right up till the 24th, and I know some of you enjoy watching them, so that's all that matters really. Even if only a couple of you are enjoying it, I'm still doing it. So right, yes, so it's Monday. I've got this, you have seen this jumper before when I did that vegan sandwich. Now, I can't remember your name. Now, I can't be bothered to check, to be honest. Oh, that sounds awful. No, I will check. No, I'm going to check. I'll just pause the video and just check the name. I just want to say something to a viewer. Well, he's probably not watching anymore, but I had a comment from Tom Dickinson on my taste testing the vegan stuff, Christmas stuff. And I was wearing this jumper, and Tom says, oh, Merry Christmas, Roger. Now, I thought that was a Gavin and Stacey reference, but I think Tom doesn't live in the UK, so he might not know Gavin and Stacey. But he wasn't referring to Gavin and Stacey. He was referring to, well, it does say ho, 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 but he was reading it as oh. Anyway, Nessa in Gavin and Stacey, she was playing Father Christmas in a grotto, and she was saying, oh, Merry Christmas. So I thought that, you know, so like a fool, I thought I'm going to be clever here. So Tom says, oh, Merry Christmas. I respond by saying, I'm not being funny, but don't call me Roger in front of the punters. It's Rudolph. Now that's a direct line from Gavin and Stacey, as uttered by Dave Coaches. Tom Dickinson says, I think it was the reverse camera with your jumper saying oh instead of ho, lol. So, and then I said to Tom, I thought it was a Gavin and Stacey reference. Crying face emoji. Well, laughing crying face. Anyway, I needed to get that. I thought I was being clever. I thought I was having a bit of banter. I thought, oh, Tom will like that. He'll know he'll know that I've got his reference. But no, completely got the wrong end of the stick. So you've got to be really careful on the internet, just because often we can only see words people write. We can't see the tone. We can't hear the voice. To hear the tone of the voice, we can't see the face, because when you're talking to someone, you know when somebody's having banter with you just from the body language and the tone and everything. So it's very easy to misconstrue stuff, which is why people start to fall out, and you know, and I'm as guilty as anyone of reading something, and I do normally, I have to say, take a negative slant on things. If it's a bit ambiguous and somebody says something, my instant reaction, and now I shouldn't, but my instant reaction is they're attacking me. So often now I just ignore lots of things. That's the trouble, you see. That should be a resolution. I don't do New Year's resolutions, but I should resolve to just take the comments as positive. And if they're not, I'll soon find out if I get any comments back. Remember that. That's a good thing. Remember that, Roger. Whatever's being said to you, unless it's a clear attack and you know there's no sort of misconstrusion, that's the wrong word. Misconstrued, that's what I'm trying to say. You know that the comment isn't misconstrued. Anyway, it's pretty obvious if somebody's having a proper attack because they call you names. Anyway, right, let's get on. We've done the jumper, that took too long. Time to open 5 more windows of my advent calendars. Chocolate time now. I've had my lunch, so I can eat this piece of chocolate. If I can find number 16, here it is, sweet 16. Let's get it open. Read the little ditty and then eat the chocolate. Ebenezer Scrooge's famous line was almost bar Christmas, whereas of course we all know it as bar humbug. Well, we're not going to find a humbug inside here. We're going to find a 70% cocoa dark chocolate, and I think it's an angel from on high. One of God's messengers. But God will not save this angel from his or her fate. So fly, my pretties, fly up to my mouth, where I'm going to masticate and swallow you whole. Actually, that's wrong, isn't it? Because I'm not swallowing, or I haven't swallowed the angel whole, because I've masticated, which means I've broken up the angel into smaller pieces. Right. Yankee Candle time! And we're looking for 16. I think we could be having a votive today. I feel it in my waters. Let's close up that one so I can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to be drawn to 16. It's there it is. Yes, is it? Yes, it's a votive. That's a lovely picture. We've got some winter berries with a little bit of snow dusted on them. Bit of holly. Are they holly berries? It could be. Could be holly berries. What's more Christmassy than holly? Holly and mistletoe and fir trees. Evergreens. Oh, now I don't think we've had this particular fragrance yet. I don't recall seeing that. Right, well, this one is called Snowflake Cookie. I've given it a sniff and I can't really describe this one. I'll try again. There is a hint of, it's not vanilla. It's sort of, could be a sort of hint of icing. I don't know, but it is more. It isn't as foody as the other Christmas cookie one. That smelt vanilla-y. This smells sweeter. No, I can't really describe that, but it's it's one of those nondescript. I wouldn't say it's a foodie fragrance though. It is more. It does smell a bit more floral than fruity. Certainly, again, I wouldn't want to eat it. Anyway, that can be burnt at some other time. It's not overly Christmassy, so we can burn that any time of year. Lego time again. Well, they seem to have got over yesterday's tragedy where I discovered them all dishevelled, all fallen over. It was a complete mess. It was awful, but we've got the chap here at the back. He's sat down with his cookie on the rocking chair next to his lamp. We've got the tree decorated, and well, it's not decorated, but you know. And we've got the presents just here under the tree. The snowmobile from yesterday is awaiting someone to actually ride it. So let's have a look behind door number 16 and see what we've got today. Well, there's 16 at the bottom. I'll have to move that out of the way. Hopefully I can get in without disturbing everyone. I'm going to have to move the tree as well. Oh, what on earth is that? Ah, right. I think that is an outdoor barbecue. So they can cook some lovely vegan burgers or hot dogs. Serve it up with some lovely hot chocolate or eggnog. Right, let's get that assembled. So here we have this, I'm assuming it's an outdoor stove, fully assembled, and surprisingly no spare parts today. First time I think I've opened something and there was no spares. So there is a little, whoops, I'll show you what that is in a minute. There's a little fry pan on the top, but it's a bit big for that. I think that could be a pancake, supposed to be a pancake or a crepe. Popped in, had a crepe and crept out. Another Victoria Wood line there. I think that could be a pancake or some sort of sweet treat. Could be a giant cookie. Seems to be. Oh, it does push in further. It's a bit odd, isn't it? It's got an open back. There's one thing, you know, some of you might know that I quite like Playmobil, and at least with Playmobil, you know exactly what the items are, because they do look like the items. But sometimes Lego, it's a bit ambiguous. You know, it's a bit, what is it? But I am saying it is some sort of cooking device due to the frying pan on the top. I think we can safely say it is some sort of outdoor barbecue type thing. Well, at least I can have a hot meal now. Tune in tomorrow and we'll see what additional item I'll be adding to the Lego Advent Calendar. The British Isles at Christmas time once again, and today we'll be moving away from England over to Northern Ireland. And today's image are three, I assume, Irish ladies. They're wearing green dresses and they seem to be doing an Irish jig or river dance. It says on the back Irish dance. So that pops over here. There they go, into the slot. And let's see what it says about Irish dancing. So here we go, number 16, Irish dance. Back in the 18th century, local venues were usually small and dance displays were often demonstrated on tabletops or the tops of barrels. As a result, these early styles led to the dance's characteristics, with arms held rigidly at the sides and very little sideways movement. Well, I've learnt something today. Did you know that? That is why they do the jig that they do, keeping a very compact shape, don't they? They don't wave their arms about. They're all very, you know, keep themselves to themselves. So that's why, because they used to dance in confined spaces on tabletops and beer barrels. Well, I've learnt something new today. I hope you have as well. Helicopter time. Let's see if we can break the deadlock and actually do some assembly today. Dearie me. 16. Sweet 16. Here it is. Almost in the middle. There we go. Oh. It's a little one. Tiny window today. Oh, need my scissors. Where are my scissors? Oh, that's handy. Ah, well, I've got. Hopefully, we'll be assembling that. That's a little rotor blade, a very small rotor blade. Let's have a look at the instructions. Well, we're actually going to pop that onto. Well, that's not going to take long, but at least it's something. We've still got all these parts awaiting assembly. So this goes on what I think is called the tail of the helicopter, and I think it goes up that way. You can just get it on there and push it in. Ooh, that seems difficult. Hang on, I think I've done it correctly. Hang on, just push it a bit more. There we go. So that does actually rotate, but obviously it's not going to move on its own. I don't know if that's just for show. It might move, obviously, if and when the helicopter finally takes flight, fingers crossed, on Christmas Eve. Well, that's the end of today's video. Please join me tomorrow, where I'll be opening another 5 windows on my Advent calendars. So I hope to see you then. Bye for now.